Hello, good morning, Mom. I'm Januario Mendonça de Fatima. So today I will explain about my topic that I have chosen. So my topic is about result life, family, childhood, and early education. So in my content, I have three parts to discuss. The first is memory of Rizal in his infancy. He was happy days in family garden. The second is Jose Rizal education from his mother. The third is early childhood. Jose Rizal revealed his good talents of arts. That is my content I have to explain. So first, I will proceed to explain the memory of Rizal in his infancy. He was happy days in family garden. Jose Rizal, he was born on June 19, 1861, in town of Calamba, Laguna. He was baptized by Father Rufino Coletas. He was seventh child in a family of 11 children, 2 boys and 9 girls. Both his parents were educated and belongs to his distinguished families. So during Dr. Jose Rizal, he was child, he always happy with his family in garden. So from the time Dr. Jose Rizal also with his parents and with his brothers and sisters, and he lived in the town of Laguna. So Dr. Jose Rizal, he proceeded to take care of his duty to take care of his parents. So during the time, Dr. Jose Rizal, his parents make the small cottage or small house in his family garden to let him play in the garden of Jose Rizal live in there. So in there is Dr. Jose Rizal, he was happy because he really loved his town of Laguna. So from that, based on my experience, it is the truth. When I was child, so I also really happy to live with my parents, and my parents also took care of me during I was child. So based on the Dr. Jose Rizal, he was educated from his parents to to take care of him, and Dr. Jose Rizal also respect his family, what his parents do or what his parents did. So he was happy, and he also followed his parents. That is my experience with narration and based with my understanding about Dr. Jose Rizal life. The second part is education from his mother. So Dr. Jose Rizal, when he was a child, his mother taught him how to read and how to humble prayer to God. So from that, Dr. Jose Rizal, he first education from his mother. So his mother taught him how to read and how to write the alphabet, and that is the education. And Dr. Jose Rizal also, the first, he wrote the poem and he wrote the music. That is first, Dr. Jose Rizal, he create his ability, or he challenged his knowledge when he was child, but he already made along the prayer. He gathered the children, and his parents also should to teach him to good person. So from the time Dr. Jose Rizal, his mother also gathered the children in his town of Laguna to pray in the time of evening Angelus. So it is the good education from his mother, because his mother really loved him. And Dr. Jose Rizal, his mother, he taught to him how to love yourself and love also the other. That is a good education from his mother, because his mother, his purpose to lead Dr. J. Rizal his life and to achieve what he's wanted, to achieve his goal in the future. And education from his mother and father also taught him how to pray and how to read and how to love other people. Before Dr. J. Rizal, he was live in his town of Laguna. He loved his parents very much. So from that, Dr. J. Rizal duty when he was child, he pray, he write the poem, he study, and also he play with his friends in the family garden. When after he went to study in the Ateneo of Manila. So when he studied in the Ateneo of Manila, he really loved his town of Laguna because he didn't familiar with Manila, because at the time when I was child also, I came here, I didn't follow, I didn't have it. So from the time, Dr. J. Rizal also, he really familiar with his town. After that, he already habit and education, he habit with education of his parents, should him to follow and habit with the study. The third part is early childhood. Rizal revealed his good talents of arts, where Rizal at time when Rizal was a draw a bear flying nearby without light and pencil. He was draw finished. Rizal also owned a pony and used it to have long rides into the surrounding country, which was rich in necessary. He was known to play with the devotees and his neighborhood. Rizal also good hand to strike. He performed to amaze the simple folk and performed magic lantern exhibition. So Dr. J. Rizal, when he was child, he has a lot of talent, especially in the drawing, and also he drew the bird fly in the sky, and also he drew the picture of the people, and also he also used the magic of the lantern, and also he drew the he also magic. So Dr. J. Rizal, he a lot of experience that he had before when he was child. He lived in the town of Laguna. So from the time, Dr. J. Rizal, he drew also the sculpture, because during the time he used his ability to change his mind. From the time he was happy with the family, even though he studied in the Manila, but he also improved and challenged also his ability of drawing. So he has a lot of experience for the drawing. That is when Dr. J. Rizal, he lived in the town of Laguna. So he's play in the family garden. Dr. J. Rizal, he nearby the church, so he looked the beauty of the church, so he designed also, and also he drew also the birds, and drew also picture from the other people also. That is education from his mother and education from his parents. So Dr. J. Rizal, he used his ability and his knowledge is very important and very wonderful, and reminding us to follow what his education, and his education is really truth by his knowledge. So from that we learn something from his knowledge, even though he was a martyr, but good things from his idea and his knowledge can challenge the people in the Philippines, and other children also can follow his knowledge and his ability. So from that, I also learn the good things from his education. So his education is the way to lead us to achieve and fulfill our goal in the future. Thank you.